Good morning. This is Marcus Solar over at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Wanted to thank you for joining us this morning. We do have the privilege of having Jake Quigley-Rowley on with us this morning. Jake, we do appreciate you taking time out of your busy traveling schedule this morning to join us. He is our representative from Nassau Re. They have a tremendous portfolio of solutions that can help your clients achieve their retirement goals, both on the accumulation and income side of the house. He will be covering that along with some opportunities for both access to the money and commission specials for you, the advisor, to help you and your families as well. I would also have you possibly think of some client appointments coming up as we go through these solutions this morning. That might be a good fit for any upcoming appointments, as well as we would love to put together some quotes for you at the end of this session to see how competitive NASA is when it comes to those income or accumulation style solutions for your clients. Again, we do appreciate you taking time out this morning. This will be a recorded webinar. Again, my name is Marcus Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I have been with the firm here for just under 10 years. I have been in the industry since '91, helping financial professionals like yourself grow your practice across the United States. Certainly do appreciate you taking time with us this morning. I want to touch on a couple of the different value adds that Insurance Agency Marketing Services does bring to the table to help you grow your practice. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, if you do have any questions, we do have a question box down below. Please feel free to put the questions in the box. I'd like this to be a little bit more interactive instead of just Jake and I talking this morning. And we'd love to answer the questions as we go through the presentation this morning. We do offer the new producer builder program. It is our new producer bonus program, which basically says thank you for putting your trust in Insurance Agency Marketing Services. It is good for the first 6 months you are on board with us. It is for your fixed indexed annuity premium and life target premium. At the $100,000 level, you can choose anything from a 1,500 piece postcard mailer to keep in front of any prospects to see, or you can get $750 in cash back to offset any expenditures that you might have run into, all the way to the $1 million level, where you can pick up some national core story brand building material, get published in some of the major networking, or we can get you 8 to 10 preset annuity appointments in front of some pre-qualified appointments or prospects, again, to keep your pipeline full of people to see. Again, it's a way for us to say thank you again for putting your trust in Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and we look for a long and a prosperous partnership with you for many years in the future. We also have our IMS Business Builder program. It is a way for us to share in the expenses as we build that partnership together. We do realize it is very, very expensive for you to run your practice. We do that through a couple different programs. If you know of other professionals in the industry that would like some of the same benefits and you refer those folks to us, we have the referral producer program. Also, we have the marketing reimbursement program for any single premium life target, or fixed index annuity premium. On the fixed index annuity premium side, for every $100,000 that you do place through our organization, we do put $100 into that account, which will help offset any future expenses you might have. And we do reimburse you up to 50% of those expenses on an ongoing basis. We do, I believe, have some of the best back office support available in the industry. One item I'd like to touch on before we get into that, Charles, Steve, Chris, Curtis have made a promise to the field that any phone call into our office will be answered within 2 rings. because we know your time is awfully valuable. If it wasn't for you in the field working hard, it wouldn't be for us here in the home office. So with that being said, during regular business office hours, any call that is made into our office is answered by a live person. We do not have voicemail here in our office, and that call will be answered within 2 rings of you calling into the office. We also offer, I think, some of the best back office support. We offer the case design both on the annuity and the life insurance side, submission to commission support, top sales, expertise and coaching. We have paperless contracting. We try to take all of that business off of your table so you can do what you do best, which is staying in front of your prospects and clients alike. When business is closed or after business hours, we do offer the IMS website at www.imsinc.com. We do have several different excellent tools available at your fingertips. One of the best tools available out on that website, if you've not taken time to go out and take a look at our website, is the Sales Resource Library, which offers presentation materials, tax information out there, all sorts of resources for you, the advisor. I would invite you to take some time, go out and take a look at that. There's also industry links out there. The annuity and life grid as far as products, information on specific products, and much more. Again, that's www.imsinc.com. I would invite you to take some time and go out and take a look around our website. Our e-app solution is Luma, which is connected to Firelight or iPipeline. Again, it is accessible through our website. NASA is a partner of Luma and Firelight. You can access all of the information through our website. If you have any questions on that specific application, you can contact any of the life or annuity directors here within our office at 800-255-5055. We also offer, I believe, one of the best creative services departments within the industry. No matter where you are in your practice, whether you're just getting into the industry, need help with a business logo or a website, or if you've been in the industry for 10, 15, 20 years and looking at doing some green screen customized advertising, we can meet you where you're at and help you achieve that next level. If you'd like to take a look at some examples that we've done for other producers, we do have some information out on our website under creative services. Take a look at that. If you'd like more information, you can contact anyone on our annuity sales director line at the 800 number, the 255-5055, and we'd be more than happy to get that information out to you. We do offer IMS Wealth Management if you are considering getting your Series 65 license. This will help you achieve deeper partnerships or relationships with each and every client, grow your revenue and your business retention. You can certainly reach out to either Charles or Mike Hansen at IMS Wealth Management. You can certainly reach out to them through the 800 number here at our office, 800-255-5055. Any questions with regards to achieving the RIA or IAR Series 65 license, they'd be more than happy to answer that questions for you. We do hold quarterly life and annuity academies here in our office. We are going to be holding one June 4th through the 6th. That one is full currently. Our next one is going to be in August. It is co-sponsored typically by 1 or 2 different carriers. I'm not sure who's going to be hosting or co-hosting the one in August. But typically what we do is we bring in 3 to 4 $10+ million producers. Not only do they share their prospecting, how they run their offices, what their sales process looks like. We talk about advanced sales strategies. We talk about producer sales ideas. We talk about IMS Wealth Management. We talk about Retirement Analyzer. There's really no topic that is not discussed. The best idea and the best topic I can share with you today that advisors take from that meeting is sharing ideas with each other and the relationship that they build with each other and the friendships they build that continue for many years to come. So great meeting to come in and share ideas, great meeting to come in and share uh, outside of the ideas, but also problems that they've had within their practice, so other people don't run into the same problems. So it turns into a huge problem solving conference as well. So great overall event. Like I said, the next one's going to be held in August. If you'd like to be considered for this upcoming event, please give our office a call. You can reach us again, 1-800-255-5055. August is going to be the date. You can call us for the times and the carrier sponsorship for that upcoming event. We'd love to see you there. We do have our Trek to Quebec trip, which is our top producer trip. It's been running now for about 18 full months. It ends June 30th. You still have time to qualify. We'll take $5 million of paid annuity premium. The good thing here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services is all business that you write through us does count towards that trip. If you'd like to know all of the different qualifications for life, long-term care, mid-sup, please give our office a call. We can certainly give you the breakdown on all the different qualifications for all lines of business. You can reach us here at the office at 1-800-255-5055. If you follow the social media pages like Facebook and LinkedIn, we do have 2 pages listed above. We do try to update these on a weekly basis with the ever-changing environment that we're in currently to try to keep you up to date on different items that are taking place. Love to have you join the family with regards to those social media posts. If you have any questions, you can certainly reach our office. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you with regards to that. At this point in time, what I'd like to do is turn it over to Jake Quagley-Rowley from Nassau Re. They've been an elite partner of our firm. They've always brought top shelf accumulation and income products with, like I said, up to a 45% income bonus, which is instrumental right now with the times we're in and helping your clients achieve their financial goals or make up any type of market loss. A tremendous opportunity for our side of the house, the fixed side of the house, to help our clients get back to even and possibly move forward with their retirement goals at this point in time. So again, Jake, I do appreciate the partnership. I appreciate you taking some time out today to join us. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to you. Give me just a second, if you would, so I could switch it over to your slide.
As Marcus is doing that, I'll jump in and kick things off and echo some of the sentiments. I thank you for your partnership. I thank you for the partnership with Insurance Agency Marketing. Obviously, you see a lot of great value add, a lot of great tools that they deliver to you, the advisor in the field. So really excited to be able to take a little time today, talk through some of the value add from a product side of things that Nassau brings to the table. Give you a couple product positioning ideas that I think are unique in the industry in terms of the overall opportunity. And when you think about who Nassau is, really what you're looking at is a company that obviously the name a little bit newer to the industry, but that's coming in with a 170-year plus history. You know, we are a U.S. domiciled company. The name Nassau comes from our founders who were born and raised in Nassau County, New York. We have home office operations. You can see the home office building downtown Hartford, Connecticut, with operation branches in East Greenbush, New York, which think Albany, New York, a suburb of Albany, so upstate New York. Marcus, were you able to pull that up?
Yep, I was able to pull that up, and then I just switched to the slide where it says 24.8 billion in assets under management.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. So as we tell the Nassau story, you know, again, 170-year history. Along that 170-year tagline, we've insured the likes of Abraham Lincoln. But to me, more importantly, when you think about who Nassau is, it's a focus on the last 7-8 years as we've really built out the Nassau brand. Today, Nassau is the only insurance company that has experienced sales growth each and every year for the last 7 years. We've been able to do that behind a very strong, sound financial footing. As Marcus mentioned, almost $25 billion in assets under management. Today, 107% solvency ratio, meaning for every dollar of liabilities, Nassau has $1.07 on the books. What that's allowed us to do is receive 2 AM Best upgrades, 2 positive outlooks over the last 5 years. So our trajectory continues to move to currently that B++ positive outlook, to where we hope and anticipate that by next review, which happens at the end of 2025, you'll see us jump into that A category. That can't be done without the partnerships with groups like insurance agency marketing, the value add that they bring, the promotion of the product, and you in the field seeing the value of the overall portfolio. And our way of thanking you, you'll see on the next slide, is to take that Nassau story and build out an elite agent program that is very attainable to qualify and has some pretty nice value add to you, the advisor. There are 2 different tiers of qualification. There is a first-time qualifier, and there is what we call our 2024 elites, which will constitute as a repeat qualifier. Within those 2 categories, you then have 2 different tiers of qualification, 2 to 5 million in credits or 5+ million in credits. And you can see that will range from an FIA retro to $1 bonus of anywhere between 50 basis points all the way up to 100 basis points. Again, that bonus, depending on what level you qualify for and what qualification you have as an elite qualifier, is going to pay retro to $1. What is an elite credit? $1 of FIA premium equals 1 credit. $3 of multi-year guaranteed annuity or MYGA sales equals 1 credit. So Nassau is qualifying you for both FIA and MYGA production. As we've talked about, value add number 1 is the fact that you'll get a compensation bonus retro to $1 on your entire block of sales. Value add number 2, you will receive a dedicated new business and post-service case manager. And value add number 3, if you're one of our top 50 qualifiers, you and a guest will be invited to our Nassau Elite Retreat. Our 2026 location for 2025 sales is going to be Palmetto Bluffs in South Carolina, a beautiful resort, a great way to, again, celebrate your successes, recharge the battery, and spend time with 49 other elite qualifiers within the Nassau program to continue to hone your sales. So if you're not familiar with this program, definitely reach out to your insurance agency marketing sales rep, and they'll be able to dive in a little bit deeper and give you sort of qualification levels in terms of where you sit. One of the other great value adds you'll see on the next slide with Nassau, I will put our technological platform up against any in the industry today. When you take time to bring a prospect to Nassau, make a recommendation of a Nassau product sale, I will put, again, our operational platform in terms of speed to issue, shortening the sales cycle, getting that policy delivered to your client, which I believe is even more important today with all the volatility and uncertainty that's out there. On the back end, making sure that your client is seeing their growth, is getting their guaranteed lifetime income delivered to them. A lot of great operational enhancements that, again, make working with Nassau easier than a lot of other potential opportunities or competitors out there. One of the things that we've brought to the field several years ago was what we call our suitability instant decision tool. This is a tool where you're going to input about 5 minutes or so of data as it relates to the client's financial situation. And this year we launched the ability to input transfer data. So if you're moving money from another carrier. Today, north of 75% of applications receive an instant green light, meaning that case is approved. If you don't receive that green light and you show as declined, doesn't necessarily mean that the case is going to be declined, but we want one of our suitability analysts to put their eyes on it. So at that point in time, you can hit the next button, have all of that data that you've already input transfer over into the e-app, and then move through the process of getting that application submitted. But utilize this tool. Again, our goal is to continue to find ways to shorten the sales cycle for you to help, again, take some of the uncertainty that we see out in the industry today. So whether you're looking at company enhancements, value add to you, the agent advisor, or sales cycle shortening benefits from a technological standpoint, we've tried to maximize those areas across the board. If you look at the next slide now, what we're really honing in on now is the product side of things. Before we get into the index annuity portfolio, I did want to quickly highlight, again, our MYGA portfolio. At the front of the screen, I'm going to highlight our 4-year MYGA. 4-year MIGA comes with a very strong street level commission, higher than your typical 3-4, in line with sort of a 5-year MIGA product, a very competitive rate of 5.25%, built-in liquidity, 5% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. With that penalty-free withdrawal, even if elected within the first 12 months, there is no chargeback to you, the advisor, and a contract that will pay full account value at death. So a lot of great value adds, strong rate, strong compensation, and again, sales that do qualify towards our Nassau Elite program. We do also offer a 5, 6, 7-year contract. You can see with that 5 and 7-year product, there are different liquidity options, RMD only or 10% penalty free, again, available as soon as 30 days after issue, but a great way to maybe lock in that CD alternative type money, a strong north of 5% interest rate, as we potentially see that environment continue to experience volatility, for lack of a better term. All right, moving to the next slide. One of the things that I love about the Nassau portfolio overall is that it continues to provide a comprehensive, customizable solution. Whether we're talking about principal protected accumulation, guaranteed lifetime income, nursing home, in-home care enhancements, or legacy protection, Nassau has built a product in the 4 core areas of retirement planning. And within each product, within one of those quadrants, really designed to be an industry leader. Now, does that mean that Nassau is always going to be number one in terms of solutions that are out there? Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. But I can tell you, you are always going to see a Nassau product be in the top sort of 3, 4, 5 overall products in the industry. So again, as you're walking through that sales plan with your client, with the prospect that you're working with, you can feel confident that you can always pull out a Nassau product in these 4 core quadrants and know that it's going to be an industry leader in terms of providing great solutions to your client. That first solution on the next slide is the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. This is a product that's, again, continued to be an industry leader in providing guaranteed lifetime income. The real strength or flexibility in this product is access to cash. Your client has the ability to activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue. They also have the ability to take a penalty-free withdrawal of up to 10% of the account value as soon as 30 days after issue. So if we're looking for a little bit of income flexibility without activating that lifetime income rider, you've got that with Personal Income Annuity. The ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets with Personal Income Annuity. But the real sizzle or selling point with Personal Income Annuity is the opportunity to elect between 2 different riders at issue. Our Income Today rider, designed for a client looking to transition to the deaccumulation, to the distribution phase within the first 3 years after issue. Or our Income Tomorrow rider, designed for a client who's looking to protect that asset and ensure that it doesn't experience market volatility and can provide the highest amount of guaranteed lifetime income 4+ years down the road. You can see with that Income Today rider, what we do is at issue, Nassau will add a 30% bonus to your client's income account or benefit base. If your client defers activating that lifetime income rider 12 months, at the end of the first contract anniversary, we're going to add a 7.5% bonus on top of that 30. And if they defer activating that lifetime income rider 24 months, at the end of that second contract anniversary, we add another 7.5% bonus, giving your client a full guaranteed 45% bonus to their income account. With that Tomorrow rider, we forego that big upfront bonus. And here what we do is we grow your client's benefit base at a guaranteed 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until your client activates income, whichever comes first. This Tomorrow rider does have the ability to re-up for another 10 years. We don't guarantee that 14%, but now you can see again, we can really protect an asset against market volatility, protecting that asset that was earmarked for supplemental income or lifetime income for that client, and guarantee that 14% roll-up. Very competitive, very compelling in terms of what that translates into an income perspective. On the next slide, you're going to see a unique way to maybe market the product, drip market to clients or prospects. We launched about 2 years ago our check quoting tool. This allows you to put your client's name in, their premium, their age, and how long they're going to defer. You then have the ability to take an annual, semi-annual, quarterly, or monthly distribution. We're going to print a Nassau check with what those parameters equate to an annual income amount to your client. So again, a great way to maybe drip market to a client or prospect that wasn't ready to move forward. Maybe they're sitting on the sidelines. Send them a quick note and say, hey, when you're ready to make your retirement goals a reality, I can help provide this type of guaranteed lifetime income. It's what I do in terms of helping you put together a distribution plan throughout your retirement days. So again, just a different way to look at, again, illustrating or marketing guaranteed lifetime income products versus your typical maybe spreadsheet overall. So you can see what we'll see on the next slide is a standard annuity illustration with personal income annuity. And if you think about what the industry says today, is that we shouldn't take more than a 3.7% withdrawal from our retirement savings. And if we do that, there's a 90% chance that we won't outlive our retirement assets. Well, you can see this 62-year-old client with a 2-year deferral, capturing that full 45% bonus, will take out on a $100,000 premium, will receive a guaranteed lifetime income of $8,077, doubling the withdrawal percentage that the industry says your clients should take out. And not only that, there's a 100% success rate that your client will never outlive this asset. Nassau will continue to pay that $8,077 utilizing the guaranteed lifetime income today benefit through personal income annuity. Now let's move forward to the next slide, and here what you're going to see is taking personal income annuity and elevating that product to cover some additional risks or concerns that your client or prospect might have. Personal Protection Choice, in my opinion, is the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product in the marketplace today. On the next slide, what you'll see is you still have the opportunity to provide a guaranteed lifetime income. And you're still providing that with our very popular, well-known Income Today, up to 45% bonus, or Income Tomorrow, 14% roll-up. The one thing I want to point out that is if you did a comparison of income, the payout factors are slightly reduced with this Personal Protection Choice product. So you're not getting as high of a guaranteed lifetime income that you are with personal income annuity. But if your client's are willing to take a 1-2% less payout with Personal Protection Choice, on the next slide, what you'll see is you now have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. What this benefit will do is enhance the income that your client is receiving from Nassau by up to 250% if they were to go into a nursing home. It's going to enhance the income that they're receiving from Nassau up to 175% if they're not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs and need in-home care. When I think of differentiators with this benefit, I'm going to highlight 3. First and foremost, the enhanced percentage is based off of issue age, not utilization age. So if you have a client that issues this product at age 65 and they don't use the nursing home benefit until age 90, they're still going to get a 250% enhancement based on the income that they're receiving from Nassau. Bullet point number 2, Nassau will pay this enhanced benefit. We will start this enhanced benefit even if the account value has depleted to 0. And we will pay that enhanced benefit for up to 5 years as long as your client continues to qualify. So again, take that example of a 65-year-old client that you're working with. They activate income at age 65. At age 90, we've surpassed sort of life expectancy, if you will. Chances are there's very minimal to no value left on the account value side. The average care enhancement product writer in the industry today would say, unfortunately, because there's nothing left on the account value side, we're going to continue to pay you your guaranteed lifetime income, but there will be no enhanced benefit. At Nassau, we'll say, even though there's no AV left, we will enhance that income 250% for up to 5 years. At the end of 5 years, if your client is still living, we revert back to that guaranteed lifetime income. And bullet point number 3 is the fact that we'll pay this enhanced benefit and cover in a joint payout situation, both individuals. Again, spouse 1 goes into a nursing home, receives a 250% enhancement for 2 years, and then unfortunately passes away. Spouse 2 keeps the contract in force. We revert back to that guaranteed lifetime income. 10 years down the road, spouse 2 goes into a nursing home. There's still 3 years left of that enhancement that they would have the ability to access. So again, very consumer friendly, very value benefit rich to the end client. And on the next slide, you'll see the last risk or benefit that we're covering, and that's that lump sum legacy protection. Within personal protection choice, we have our family protection rider, which if elected will grow your client's premium 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85 for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. At time of death, this benefit will be paid in a full lump sum death benefit to the beneficiary. Obviously, it will be reduced for withdrawals that come out, but again, the enhanced benefit has the ability to pay out in a full 100% lump sum death benefit to the beneficiary on the contract. And then on the next slide, what you're going to see is the ease in presenting the Nassau Personal Protection Choice. A product that if you run an illustration, if you have the great team at Insurance Agency Marketing run an illustration, is going to be a one-page illustration that shows a side-by-side comparison of income, care enhancement, and what that lump sum death benefit would be to the beneficiary. So a great way to really walk through situations with clients and show them the benefit that Personal Protection Choice is providing. Now I want to move forward to one other income product, and that's the Nassau Income Accelerator product. This is a product that we launched a little over a year ago, and it's seeing a ton of sales momentum, especially in the environment that we're in today. The value of this product, high level, is that it's going to open up a lot of different conversations that you can have with a client, a lot of different case scenarios that you can really design with a client. First and foremost, with this product, on the next slide, what you're going to see is it's going to be a great Social Security conversation opener. If you think about industry statistics, today 82% of consumers say they would switch financial advisors to an advisor that could show them how to maximize Social Security, right? And we all know that there's value in delaying claiming Social Security. If we take as soon as we can a claim at age 62, we're going to get a 70% payout of our benefit. If we get it full retirement age 67, we can get 100% benefit. If we get all the way to age 70, we can get 124%. On the next slide, you'll see we know what that means from a dollars and cents perspective. The higher the payout percentage we can get, right, the higher benefit we're going to get from Social Security. 62-year-old client claiming at 64 is going to generate $16,800 in income. If we can get them to full retirement age of 67, we're going to get them $4,000 or $5,000 more. And if we can get to full retirement age, we can get them almost $10,000 more, $10,000 more by getting that 124% payout. As I look at this, to me, the value there is, first and foremost, you've been paying into Social Security your whole life. Don't you deserve to get as much as you can out of it? And if there does have to be some adjustments down based on the current program, don't you want to make sure that you're getting as much as you can so that adjustment doesn't impact the overall dollar as much as it could as if you claim early? Now, maybe some of you on the phone aren't fully up to speed on Social Security. You want some additional information. You'll see on the next slide what we've done at Nassau is we've built out a Social Security hub. We've partied with a lot of third-party vendors, LifeYield being one of them, to come up with third-party articles, podcasts, white papers, things that you can use to continue to educate yourself, help educate your clients. On the next slide, what you'll see with Nassau Income Accelerator allows you to take that Social Security story and plug in a solution to really meet that need and help that client maximize Social Security. There are 3 different income rider options with Income Accelerator: Income Horizon Early and Income Horizon Later. The payouts with these products are identical to Income Today, Income Tomorrow that you had with Personal Income Annuity. To me, the real value with this product is that Flex Forward benefit. That Flex Forward benefit allows your client to accelerate income anywhere between 1 to 8 years. So taking a look at the next slide, really what you do is you have the opportunity to build that bridge to Social Security, build that bridge to retirement. If the Flex Forward benefit is elected at issue, you now have the flexibility and customization at time of distribution to again, utilize that early income feature. That is going to allow you to flex forward to accelerate income anywhere between 1 to 8 years. At the end of that flex forward period or early income period, you then go into phase 2, which is our lifetime income feature. So again, the ability to accelerate for up to 8 years, which lines up with Social Security. And then phase 2, guaranteed lifetime income, ensuring your client has a guaranteed lifetime income that they can never outlive. So let's quickly look at it from an example standpoint. You can see on the next slide.
Question, Jake.
Oh, yes, sir.
Does a question popped up? Does the product offer Roth conversions during the accumulation phase before withdrawals start?
Yeah, great question. Great question. So the entire Nassau portfolio allows for Roth conversions. We do currently only allow for full conversions. So if you know, we had $100,000 in a policy and the client didn't want to potentially look at converting that full 100K, what you would potentially have to do is issue a couple contracts and split that premium up, and then have total control of the of sort of the process and the timing of that distribution. So yeah, so that is allowed, and again, that's going to give you added flexibility in terms of that overall income stream. So you can see on that illustration page, right? 63-year-old client, we have a $250,000 premium. We're going to defer activating income for 4 years. So what we're trying to do, again, is get that client to age 67. And then we're going to flex forward income for 4 years. Now, the great part is that the software does the work for you. If you were to take a levelized income, you can see that would be $24,910. It's over on the low bottom right-hand side of the screen. But on the bottom left, you can see Income Accelerator gives you and your client the ability to now have this conversation of saying, okay, with Income Accelerator, we can accelerate for up to 4 years and get an income range between $24,910 all the way up to over $35,000 in income. You and your client pick the number at time of income activation. Obviously, the higher that you take, the longer that you take, the lower the lifetime income amount's going to be. And if you see on the next screen, that's where we highlight that. So here, just a quick example in terms of Social Security. 57-year-old client, 5-year deferral. Right? We had an income amount of $24,296 up to $35,228. You're sitting down with this client and you say, okay, at age 62, if you were to claim Social Security, you're going to get $26,000, $27,000 in income through Social Security. Let's use this $250K asset that we have. Let's drop it into Income Accelerator, and let's take a little bit more. Let's take $30,000 for the first 5 years. At the end of 5 years, we've taken out 150 of our initial 200K. You can see our lifetime income amount drops to $21,368. But at the same time, Social Security has accelerated from a 70% claim up to 100% payout. So now your combo income is going to be substantially higher than had you claimed at age 62. That's the value that you have with this Income Accelerator. I'm going to have you, Marcus, jump forward 2 slides to the product grid piece, because I want to take a quick minute and talk a little bit about the other side of the portfolio, and that's that principal protected growth. Nassau really offers accumulation 3 different ways: Nassau Growth Annuity, non-bonus, Nassau Bonus Annuity, and Nassau Bonus Annuity Plus. On the next slide, what you'll see is how competitive we are within that accumulation space. Nassau Growth Annuity offers 10% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. Some industry-leading crediting rates: 10% 1-year S&P cap, 1-year S&P PARs as high as 64%, and 2-year S&P PARs up to 83%. We offer allocation strategies in a pure, unmanaged, non-vol NASDAQ 100. Nassau Bonus Annuity, 10% account value bonus at issue, 10% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue, based on the accumulation value, and some strong crediting rates as well. You can see 7.25% cap, up to 47% 1-year PAR, 65% 2-year S&P PAR. And then Bonus Annuity Plus offers up to an 18% account value bonus that's from day one. For that, there is a 95 basis point fee and a little bit different withdrawal rate. It is 95 basis point fee with a 5% penalty-free withdrawal that will accumulate up to 25% if not elected. So a lot of ways to, again, position based on what you're looking to accomplish, really reposition that accumulation space. On the next slide, you see, just like every carrier, we offer the ability to illustrate. We're going to show you the best worst, and most recent 10-year period. And you can really see the difference between NASDAQ, S&P, vol control with our smart passage, and how these different strategies have performed over time. The next slide really talks about a marketing piece that talks about the renewal rate history that we offer at Nassau. Very strong crediting rates. Again, you're not just seeing first-year rates offer these great upfront rates and then dropping to product minimums. Nassau, in the 6+ years we've been in the accumulation space, has been able to maintain and increase rates in a majority of overall sales when you look at the product. This is a marketing piece that we'll continue to update. We continue to have available out on our website, or again, your great sales manager, insurance agency marketing would be able to get this over to you, but really speaks to the overall consistency and value that the Nassau portfolio provides. So I'm going to wrap it by really, again, focusing on the value add. Whether you're talking about accumulation, income, multi-year guarantees, your production with Nassau is going to continue to qualify for the Nassau Elite platform. Bonuses for as little as 50 basis points on FIA, all the way up to 100 basis points, retro to $1. So on the last slide, as we close things up, again, comprehensive, customizable, consistent retirement solutions. Whether we're talking about principal protected accumulation, guaranteed lifetime income, flexible guaranteed lifetime income, nursing home, in-home care enhancements, or death benefit, you've got those opportunities with a company that's continuing to be a leader on the service standpoint, technological standpoint, as well as value add platform. So with that, Marcus, again, I want to thank you and thank you for pulling this together with all the advisors on the call. I'll pause here, kick it back to you, and see if there's any questions or comments that I can address.
I appreciate that, Jake. Thank you so much for covering all that information. If you have any questions or you'd like to ask some questions, go ahead and put it out there. I'm also going to launch a poll if you'd like more information. With regards to Nassau, the growth annuity, or any of the products that we covered this morning, please indicate that. I'd be more than happy to follow up with you after the webinar this morning. Or if any clients came to mind for any of these solutions, please let us know that as well when we call you after the webinar this morning, as we'd be more than happy to put together some comparison quotes for you for any upcoming appointments. Got a message out here, just says great presentation, appreciate that. If any updates on long-term care out in California, I know that question continues to pop up. Any updates on that at this point in time, Jake?
Yeah, unfortunately, Marcus, not much right now. You know, it's something that we're working with.
Sure.
We're working with the state of California. We're trying to get it approved. We're struggling on that front right now. So we'll continue to make those efforts, but right now, nothing new, unfortunately.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I don't show any other questions out here. Again, Jake, I do appreciate the partnership with Nassau. Like I said, you guys are an elite partner. I appreciate all the value you bring to the table and the time you spent with us today while you travel. I appreciate everyone taking time. We did have one other question pop out here. Can you review the calculation on the 45% bonus one more time for somebody?
Sure, yeah. So it's a 30% benefit-based bonus at issue. And then if the client defers claiming income after 12 months, we add 7.5% on top. And if they defer activating that lifetime income rider another 12 months, getting you to the full 24, we add another 7.5. So 30% at issue, 7.5 end of year 1, 7.5 end of year 2, getting you the full 45.
Correct. Yep. Yep. That is an excellent product for people on that personal income annuity for their income. So I do appreciate, again, you taking time out today, Jake. I appreciate everyone for listening in. If you did get pulled away, again, this is a recorded webinar. I'll be more than happy to get you out a copy of it so you can listen to it at your own convenience. But I hope everyone has a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.